Than any bulletin board material, but I agree with you. This is an important game for him. Winston can't find anywhere to go, and he gets swallowed up by the rookie Brian Burns.
To go in the game. They'd like to end on a high note, but that's not going to happen.
I like the Carolina Panthers in this one. I think their defense is playing lights out. They've been able to get.
Minshew pressure coming. He ducks out of the way. Burns knocks the football free. Haynes recovers. And Marquise Haynes gets up. Marquise Haynes is tackled with a...
Minshew trying to make something happen. We documented how much problem.
Winston's first pass attempt, first play was intercepted. Here's his latest pass attempt, and it goes down, and it goes
to leverage or leaping. That player is lined up on the line of scrimmage from a defensive point and is permitted to leap. So that
play on the ball breaks up the completion, and you get the penalty.
From the 33, Brissett with time right now, and then
Bridgewater on third down. Down he goes. Back at the 38.
Have a lot of wordage, a lot of verbiage, and so I think he struggles a little bit as he continues to learn this offense.
Herbert hit from behind, the ball up in the air, and it's incomplete. Oh no, it's ruled a fumble. Burns hit him from behind, and there is no indication.
In this drive, they'll fake to him. Pressure coming on Ryan. The ball's out. Carolina has caused a fumble, and it looks like the Falcons got it back. Haydenhurst hustled back there, the tight end.
Four-man rush for the Panthers, and they're going to get to Brees. The sack of Drew Brees. The ball is out at the 35-yard line, covered up by Carolina.
Wait, speed. 2nd and 10. Le'Veon Bell in there. Mahomes on the keeper, and he is buried.
On 3rd and 10 as the Panthers rush 5. Stafford's in trouble, and Stafford is going to be sacked back at the 40. Stafford backside pressure from Burns, gets away from Burns, but is dropped by Zach. From the 32, first down, pressure coming from Burns, and he gets to Stafford. On 2nd and 10, Rodgers in trouble, able to get it. 3rd down and 4, they will roll him out, and he is 8 of 11 for 65 yards. Heineke.
Been wearing 7, Jermaine Carter has changed to number 4. 2nd and long, and Burns with the sack.
3rd down 2. Sacked at the 30. Winston looked one way, and Brian Burns brought him down.
10th ever since. Blitz coming against the rookie, and they get home. Brian Burns adds another.
When I'm finished, so you can't get it. When I'm cooking, I'm not in the kitchen. I'm probably somewhere out of town doing business. So I'm sorry if I couldn't kick it.
3rd and 6. Panthers rush. Pressure comes. Down he goes. The pocket collapsing with Frankie Louvu leading the way for Carolina.
Play fake. Under pressure. He goes down at the 31-yard line. Hassan Reddick. Jones. Under pressure and gets hit. The ball is loose at the 40. And picking it up. Let's see who's got it. It's Carolina. Frankie Louvu.
The throw. Panthers rush 4. Surveying the field. In some trouble. Trying to get out. He cannot. And Heineke is sacked.
I think slightly ahead of the NFL average, which is about 40%. Tua with pressure coming. Runs right into it. The ball's loose. And the Dolphins are on it way back at the 43. Brian Burns is the one who...
Bills went 3 and out on their opening possession. Allen could not find anyone. And then he is wrapped.
2 to snap it. Jones just gets it off. Daniel Jones in trouble. Brian Burns gets to him. A sack back at the 6. 190 yards after contact last week. Just 1 yard total this week. Jones gets sacked. They do a nice job keeping him in the pocket there, as Pam just relayed. And Jones brought down by Brian Burns.
You know, Saquon Barkley is one-on-one.
There's a lot of communication going on with that defensive secondary.
Murray under pressure from Burns again. And Murray steps out of bounds.
Haven't called Deebo Samuel's name in a while. Hasn't had a touch.
Garoppolo. Thrown down. Brian Burns targeted 6 times today, only 3 catches. And now Brady under pressure, and he's brought down. back at the 27-yard line by Brian Burns.
Off the play fake, Burrow in some trouble, and he's sacked by Brian Burns. 6th sack of the year for Burns.
Those two inside backers got the play away just barely, and then he is swallowed up. Brian Burns, who's had a relatively quiet night.
Panthers rush for Burns on a heat-seeking missile path for Lamar Jackson. Drops him for his 8th sack of the year, unblocked.
To the plays, the offense was not working, so I needed to hand it off. Russell Wilson is going to go sack. Goes down inside the 35. Brian Burns with his 9th sack.
Makes a move like that and pick up a lot of extra yards.
Marlon Mack checks in the backfield, and the ball tipped, deflected, and knocked away. It's more of a fumble. I think the ruling on the field is this is a fumble. Let's take a look, as they will too. And was the arm moving forward with the ball in it? So it hits the ground, but they're going to say fumble, and they're going to review this. Yetur Gross-Matos recovered the ball. Clay Martin says that's the ruling, and we'll have to have our rules analyst take a look at this.
And of course the question is, does the hand come forward
with the ball,
with control?
Smith, deep drop, climb in the pocket. He gets grabbed by Shaq Thompson, and Burns helps finish it off.
And Goff is going to be sacked. The Panthers defense responds, and Brian Burns was the hanging in there, although the Falcons are losing at the moment. The Saints have tied Cleveland. And Goff is going to get sacked for the 2nd time, and it's Brian Burns. It is 3rd down and 8. Ritter, ball knocked out. It's loose and recovered by Ritter, so he caught his own bat. Ritter is going to be smothered at the 47.
2nd and 11. Smith. He gets sacked. Brian Burns.
Goff, pressure coming, and there is a sack, and there's
his athleticism. Watch him coming off the edge.
Stroud has to escape, and Stroud is taken down. The Panther D gets home, and you just talked about Brian Burns.
There's the play action to Henry. Levis climbed in the pocket, and it looked like Brian Burns.
3rd and 9. Beathard under duress. He's buried. Brian Burns. Monster play as he comes around the edge.
6-0. 3rd down and 4. Mayfield wrapped up.
No chance.
Down he goes.